New Jersey Governor Chris Christie getting feisty again. That's nothing new. It's almost 24/7 for the governor. But for a leader, well, presidential historian Doug Wead says this kind of stuff risks getting old. Your argument is it's all right to have it tempered, but spread it out a little bit, right?
Yes, and the difference for Governor Christie is he already has a reputation as a bully, and this kind of confirms it. Whereas with Kennedy, Reagan, even George Herbert Walker Bush, their brief flashes of temper. You remember Bush had that moment of shouting down Dan Rather on live TV, and Reagan, of course, up in New Hampshire at the debate. Those were moments where their anger countered a negative perception. Kennedy was seen as too young following Eisenhower. Does he have the strength to lead? Reagan was seen as too old. Can this old man lead us? And
well,
Bush
it also
was considered
showed
too weak.
an unexpected backbone when even their lieutenants weren't expecting it. In this case with John Kennedy, a general who was in the wrong place at the wrong time on the receiving end of a very angry commander-in-chief over a certain hospital bed afforded his then pregnant wife. This is John Kennedy. The tape, a lot of people heard. Go back in time.
Yes, sir. That Air Force has caused itself more grief with that silly bastard. Did you see the Post this morning?
Yes, sir. I'm looking.
See that fellow's picture by the bed?
Yes, sir.
And you see that furniture they bought from Jordan Marsh? What the hell do they let the reporters in there for? Are they crazy up there? Now you know what's going to do. Any congressman's going to get up and say, Christ, if they can throw $5,000 away on this, let's cut them another $1 billion. You just sank the Air Force budget. You're crazy up there. Are they crazy? That silly bastard with his picture next to the bed?
Sir, I'm appalled, but...
I want to find out if we pay for that furniture, because I want it to go back to Jordan Marsh's.
All right, sir.
Then I want that fella's incompetent who had his picture taken next to Mrs. Kennedy's bed, if that's what it is. I mean, he's a silly bastard. I wouldn't have him running a cat house. Christ, they're not all incompetent. Is that the way they're throwing money around over there? You better look into it, and especially when you told me that they hadn't spent a cent.
Well, sir, this is obviously...
Well, this is obviously a...
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
Right.
Whoa, that was from the news with calm, genteel John Kennedy. Of course, this only came to light years after his death, but I think the general on the receiving end of that got the message loud and clear, because this was a behavior that he did not tend to expect out of Kennedy, huh?
That's right. And, you know, the president is the president. I once saw a movie and Kevin Costner was playing special assistant to the president during the big crisis, six-day crisis with Kennedy and the showdown with Khrushchev. And he was kind of telling the president what to do. And I was thinking from my own time in the White House, but it doesn't work like that.
It doesn't
the president
work like that.
is the boss. He is the boss.
A momentary time when you show your anger, when it's just right, in that case was clearly justified. He thought because of these pictures getting released, it would hurt the budget he wanted for the Air Force, a justifiable reason to fly off the handle. Ronald Reagan, before he became president, I'm thinking at that time in a debate when a lot of people thought after he had slipped in Iowa that he was toast, and then he took the moment by storm. This is back in 1980. Take a look.
Mr. Green,
Could you turn that microphone off, please?
This is Hitler. I am paid for this microphone.
That turned it around for him. He went on to be elected in a landslide and romp all past his Republican opponents, to say nothing of a guy named Jimmy Carter that fall. That anger was well placed and well timed, wasn't it?
It was a defining moment for him, and it showed he was a leader. It showed leadership. That's why I'm saying it's a little bit different with Christie.
Why? Why is it different with Christie? You don't think it's showing leadership to tell someone to shut up or to get in someone's face, or that you say it's okay, but you do it now and then? What?
Because Reagan had he had the image of a genial, kind old man who may not be up to, you know, he was an anti-communist warrior, but he's now getting old. He may not be up to taking on the Soviet Union. So his anger was countering this perception of weakness. Whereas with Christie, his anger is confirming a weakness, which is you're a bully. So that's how it's different.
Yeah, well put. Doug Wead, thank you very, very much.